I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down. I need your loving, loving. I need it now when I'm without you. I'm certain weak. You got me begging, begging. I'm on my knees. Well, for this, you just have to smash that like button. Anyways, I know that I don't have any voice, but this is my channel after all. I can do whatever I want, and you probably noticed that I'm preparing for the Maroon 5 concert that will be in 3 hours. I'm honestly super excited. It's one of my favorite bands. But yeah, anyways, welcome to the new vlog from Barcelona, guys. It's just 3 weeks left for me in Spain, and I plan to take the most out of it. So the plan for today is, it's actually quite late already because I've been editing videos about Ibiza. You probably already should have seen that. I plan to publish this video after that one, and if not, check it out after this video. And we have 3 hours, so I plan to have maybe small tapas with sangria and then go to a concert. And tomorrow probably we're gonna take a one-day trip outside of Barcelona and explore the art of Salvador Dali, because he's one of my the most favorite artists. So I'm excited, and I also hope you're excited as well. So let's go. I'm on my way right now to the tapas place that my Spanish friend Patri recommended to me. It's located next to the sea, so I also hope to enjoy some time there before the concert. But on the way to it, I decided to stop by in one amazing park. I think it's Citadella, if I'm not making a mistake. If you're Spanish, please correct me. It's super beautiful. I've been in this park several times, but on the other side. And when my friend Emma came to visit me a few days ago, we walked around it, and I saw a gorgeous building that I just can't wait to show you. Hey buddy, what's up? Here is my first dish. This is potatoes with sauce from the Gala garlic. It looks amazing. Let's test it. Alright, after the first impressions, these potatoes were not so well because they're spicy. And this is the first thing when I asked the waiter if it's spicy or no, and he said no. I'm like, in this case, alright, because I have gastritis and I can't eat anything spicy, so I eat just a little bit where it's not so spicy. And the second dish, it was fried sparge. I hope I pronounced it correctly. It was alright though. It was very nice sauce, but I'm not really a big fan of such fried things, so I also haven't finished it. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, can't wait to start. Here I was sure that my seat is going to be horrible because I booked the ticket just 2 weeks in advance when everything was almost sold out. My seats are not bad at all. I expected it's gonna be super far, but no, it's so close. I'm so happy. It was freaking amazing, guys. Amazing, just oh my gosh, so much emotions. Like, I really wish you guys to visit the bands that you like, because I mean, I was living in Russia, there are no bands coming there, so oh my god, it was excellent. And of course, Barcelona wouldn't be Barcelona if there wouldn't be so many parties around. Well, hello again, my friends. I will be honest, in the beginning I didn't really plan to add this part to this video, but I continue receiving the same question all over again from you, my lovely subscribers, and also from my relatives and friends from Russia. That's why I decided to reply to this question, if there is a Russophobia in Spain and how overall I'm feeling here. And I want to reply immediately that I don't feel any negativity towards me here in Spain just because of my nationality. And to be honest, after living in Georgia, when you see so many hate graffitis towards Russians with very bad words, I started kind of apologizing for my nationality, because I didn't know how the person gonna react. So when I was introducing myself, I was like, yes, I'm Dasha, I'm from Russia, but I'm against the war. So I immediately was clarifying, here I don't feel this need. I actually feel much more comfortable living here as a Russian than in Georgia, or in Turkey it was fine though, and in Dubai as well. When in Spain somebody is asking me about my nationality or where I'm from, I honestly reply that I'm Russian, and I didn't feel even a small sign of hate or negativity. On opposite, actually people are quite surprising here. They're like, oh really, oh, we're so sorry what's going on to your country, it must be tough to be Russian right now with the sanctions. I'm like, yes, wow. So people here are incredibly understanding. They perfectly get the idea that this is what government does, and not just normal Russian who try to live his own life. I'm so grateful about this. So yeah, I feel so comfortable in Spain that I can be who I am, that I don't need to apologize for something that I have not chosen. And people here, they're really just amazing. I really hope that I replied to your question, and I really hope that people from Russia who might believe in propaganda, which is very understandable if you don't travel to any other countries, I hope now you got the idea from the first place how it really here right now. And guys, really don't believe in propaganda. Try to see some independent bloggers like myself, and I don't know, it's very difficult to travel right now, obviously, but I hope you will experience this kindness and this support from local people here in Spain. So let's continue exploration of Spanish culture, shall we? Well, my friends, good morning from the train. Right now I'm going to another town called Figures, because Salvador Dali was born there, and I would like to learn more about this place and about him, and also share everything with you. And for now I can see that the views are just fantastic, like driving around Catalonia, around Spain, absolutely pleasure. Why Figures is so special and why it's so famous around Spain is because Salvador Dali, one of the most famous world-known artists, was born here. And right now I'm standing behind his museum that he built. And first of all, you could see amazing design, and you could see X on top of the building. And this is happening because Salvador Dali believes that X has a perfect form. Well, for now, it looks absolutely impressive, and let's go and check it out inside. Immediately in the museum you can see many interesting statues like this one, of course. I didn't expect anything less than that. Worth to mention that I think I came in the worst timing to this museum. It's 1 p.m. on Saturday, and there are so many tourists right now that it's quite crazy. But I didn't know when else I should go. Well, better like this than not going at all. But guys, I would really recommend you going during the weekdays and probably in the evening. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. When you look at the pictures of Salvador Dali, you really need to see the details of them because it's just absolutely amazing. I don't know how he did all of this, to be honest. Let me share with you a little bit about childhood of Salvador Dali. He was born 9 months after the death of his brother, the firstborn son of his parents, and later his parents shared to Salvador Dali that they believed that he was born as a reincarnation of his brother who died, and if I'm not making a mistake, his name was also Salvador Dali. And because of this, Salvador was the center of the world for his parents. They were forgiving him for everything. And he even was provocating his parents sometimes, peeing into his pants to make his father be angry and etc. This is gigantic, super impressive, and just look at all these details. At school, the classmates of Salvador Dali were laughing on him. Many people believe it's because how his parents were dressing him out, others just because he was a bit strange, everybody saying differently. But the fact is the fact, classmates were laughing at him, and because of this, Salvador Dali started having trauma. And he couldn't build a relationship with women for many years, and even some believe that he was virgin until 25 years old. There is a buff on the roof. Nothing strange. To sum up all the information that I learned on the internet, it seems that Salvador had a horrible relationship with his father, and after the death of his mother, they even stopped talking for some time. And one day he even sent him a napkin with his sperm, writing that this is the only thing I own you. Yes, he sent this to his own father. That's how difficult relationship they had. Guys, the only thing that I would like to clarify is that I'm not a historical person and I'm not a professional artist. This is just my passion. This is just something I really like and enjoy. So I read about this in the internet and from some videos and documentaries. I'm not 1000% sure about this information, but since I heard about this in many different places, it's probably true, and this is quite shocking, you know? Even if you see something more or less normal in this house, all you need to do is just to look up. And yes, again, nothing so simple. Before Salvador started his relationship with his muse, an actually Russian woman called Elena, her real name, or how he called her, Gala, he also had very strange relationship with his best friend, Frederick Lorca. They were best friends for many years, and even when the Salvador Dari was very old, he was saying that it was the deepest and the closest friendship he had in all his life. But Frederick was in love with Salvador, and it was very obvious for everybody. And there were even moments when Frederic started telling to Salvador Dali that he wants more than just friendship, he wants more of romantic relationship, but Salvador wasn't ready for that. Civil war slowly was starting in Spain, and when Frederic, whose opposition views were quite open, returned back to his hometown, he was killed there because of his political views. So yeah, this is super sad because I think they had such a deep relationship and probably maybe even more than just friendship. They even have their own language, guys, that only these two people knew. So, very sad one. However, then Salvador Dali found the love of his life and his muse. One day, Salvador Dali meets with his best friend, poet Paul Eluard, who had a wife, actually originally from Russia, named Gala, or her real name was Elena. And Salvador Dali just get crazy about her. He's falling in love, she's also falling in love with him, and she's getting a divorce, and a few years later, they're getting married. She was 10 years older than Salvador Dali, and she also had a daughter from the previous marriage with Paul, but she didn't want to communicate with her anyhow. She didn't keep in touch. Even when she was dying, her daughter came to visit her and she didn't want to speak with her. But she's becoming a muse for Salvador Dali. And for many years they were living together. They were quite extraordinary, like when they moved to the USA, they were always dressed out so unusual, strangely. They really wanted attention, you could feel that. And they were definitely getting it. Even in the museum right now, you could see lots of portraits of Gala. When Salvador and Gala get older, they all start having young lovers. And Salvador had another muse, and also Gala has a young lover. And in the end, Salvador decided to build her a castle. A wonderful, beautiful castle, which I actually really wanted to visit, but it's not really comfortable to get there by public transport, so maybe next time. And be ready to hear her reaction. As a Russian woman, what she says, that okay, you work so hard to it, well, I accept your present, a castle, but you will not be able to come there without a letter permission from me. You are not able to come to the castle that you built for me without my letter permission. And oh my God, it blows his mind. He, I think, even fell in love with her even more. She said, yes, sure. Well, that was their relationship, and I think this fact was super funny. Many people think that Dali was just a painter, but he also created fantastic sculptures, such as this clock that we saw in Andorra 2 months ago. And he was also making jewelry with talent. Just look at these pieces of art. Well, I believe that each of us has different opinion on Salvador Dali as a person, as an artist, but I think it's undoubtable that he is one of the greatest surrealist artists that had a really big impact on the artistic world, and his works, really, I'm amazed, and I think it's definitely worth discovering more of his art and of his style, his ideas. I don't know, to learn a little bit more about this part of the world, of this artistic world. I think this is the first time I see in the cathedral such painting like that. It's called The Landscape of Jesus' Baptism. So my friends, let me know what do you think about Salvador Dali's story, about Gala's story and their story together. It was one of the best museums I visited, actually, for sure, probably it's my favorite museum here in Spain. And in the comparison with Pablo Picasso, I definitely like this museum more, and in general I like Salvador Dali work more. So super happy. I will walk a little bit around the town without recording videos, probably gonna take ice cream and just enjoy my time. And in 1 hour we have a train back to Barcelona. 2 hours there. Have you heard about yesterday news about Russian military coup, at least possible military coup? Really, it put me down again, my friends. Reading all this news, so much uncertainty, knowing that all my friends and family right now in Moscow, it's so stressful. Well, first of all, I really wanted to say a huge thanks to everybody who wrote me and asked about my family, about my relatives, friends, if everything is okay. I really appreciate this, and it truly means the world to me. But yeah, it was quite stressful, and I don't know, I'm like, honestly, it's just all the time disappointments. Every time the news is getting worse and worse, and it's so uncertain, and you don't know what's gonna happen to your country, to your friends, to your loved ones. And I also got one comment yesterday that I should not post any videos about travel because of the situation with politics. Guys, literally making YouTube videos, it's only thing that makes me continue being sane, that makes me laugh and makes me not just stay in my bed, but do something and educate you guys, to show you another parts of the world about artists and etc. And really, if you think that I should not post such videos, then just don't watch my YouTube channel, because it was never about politics, and I don't want to make it about politics. It's a very dirty field. I want to make it about something good, to make this world a little bit better somehow about my videos. But really, that's the only thing. I'm so grateful to YouTube, because if not it, I don't know how I would go through all this news every time. Anyways, I really felt like sharing my feelings with you right now. And please, please, please give me some feedback in the comments about this kind of videos where I combine the vlog of my life, such as Maroon 5 concert, and also Q&A video, and also educative about educating art. I don't know how to explain this. I would really like to hear your opinion, because I personally love making such videos from you and exploring some artists together. Again, please, if I made any mistakes, don't be mad, and I would appreciate corrections in the comments, because again, we were studying about this together. But if you like such videos, I will continue exploring new artists in other countries and also combining it with some vlogs. So please, I would really appreciate any feedback, and as always, don't forget to push the like button, and if for some reason you haven't subscribed to me yet, do that, and trust me, there are going to be so much more interesting videos in the future. Well, much love, guys. Bye bye.